Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where today we're finally going to be talking about the glitter bubbles and how to use them. I had a suspicion that they were going to play a major role or a bigger role basically in the game because I never realized what the real point was of glowing up to the max level other than the pinnacle contests, which was great, but like you didn't really need to max out all of your outfits and all that stuff. So if you missed the last live stream, basically they talked about the glow up feature and how glowing everything up to max level is actually going to be beneficial because you're going to get an extra alternate color for that specific outfit. It's not every single outfit, they did say, but they did showcase a few that are going to get the alternate outfits, including the next banners. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. There is a lot of misconceptions and miscommunications maybe. People don't understand how to do it. They thought that you had to do like an extra feat to do it. It's literally just glowing it up, guys. Just glow it up to the max, like every single piece. And then after you max it out, you use your glitter bubbles like this one. I'll show you. But basically you max it out. You have to do every single piece in the set. So it's completely glowed up and maxed out. And then you will unlock an alternate color basically. And on top of that, not only will you get an alternate color, but that thing all the way up in the corner at the top, the revelation crystal, or sometimes it's a blue crystal if it's a 5-star permanent banner, I believe, you're going to get a crystal for doing this. So I mean, now we get an alternate color and you get revelation crystals if you haven't done it. If you have done it, good for you, great job, awesome. So I opened my timeless melody because I think it's the one I've maxed the most. I could be wrong, but I think I maxed this one the most. So you can see I already have the hair, the stockings, the dress, the shoes, the weird collar thingamajig. I already have those maxed out. I just have a few more to max out. But basically once you max it all the way, as in you max this, okay? You gotta max it to level 10 or whatever the level is of maxing. You'll hit upgrade. Kaboom. It's at max. It says max level, but after you hit max level, it's going to have glow up. And this is where your glitter bubbles come into play. I don't know if you ever pay attention to them, but they're like the ones all the way at the top up here. I have 1,305 sweet glitter bubbles. Every glitter bubble does have its own category, just like elegant, fresh, sweet, sexy, cool. The sweet glitter bubbles are pink. Obviously, they correspond with the color of the category, the tag, the style. And since I do have enough, I can level it up all the way. When you do that, you just hit X again or click or hold whatever the mouse button is. I prefer playing on controller, guys. But anyway, glow up only max level pieces. It tells you that, but it won't really tell you that on the other ones. It says upgrade only non-max pieces because it's not maxed at all. But you can only use your glitter bubbles for max level pieces basically. So I'll just go ahead and glow this one up. Glow up completed, kaboom. And it'll show glow up glitter bubbles instead of the regular shiny bubbles, which is great, awesome sauceums. But basically you want to do that with all of these guys in one suit. And once you do that, you'll be able to get the revelation or resonation crystal. It'll say claim after fully glowing up this outfit. So obviously I haven't glowed it all the way up, but once you glow all this up, you get the revelation crystal. You're going to be able to get the alternate color for those outfits. So this feature is very resource heavy. We are going to get the dyeing feature, which will probably alleviate some of the stress when it comes to customizing. But if you really want like an extra outfit for a 5-star banner or whatever the case is, because I know a lot of free to play members were upsetty spaghetti about that, I think it'll kind of help a little, at least with the double 4-star banners. A lot of them usually end up collecting for those ones, so you guys should be Gucci gang on that, I suppose. But it gives you an alternate color. Yeah, it's really simple. Glitter bubbles aren't as crazy as shiny bubbles. Just kind of think of like glitter bubbles kind of like, you know, if you play Pokemon, this is a horrible analogy if you don't play Pokemon. If you're a max IV stat trainer or something, max out all your stats, all you have to do is level up your Pokemon. So you just use rare candies. Rare candies automatically level up your Pokemon. Doesn't level up to 100, but in this case, think of Infinity Nikki, where you have everything glown up and then the very last step is to use a rare candy on each individual set piece, basically, if that makes sense. But that's how I remember it. I don't know, you can see it as like prestiging an outfit, I guess, the prestige version of your outfit. The alternate color can be the prestige version of your outfit. If you're playing like a Call of Duty, if you're a Call of Duty person, whatever, I would definitely just look at it like that. But it's not necessary. It's necessary if you want alternate colors. It's also good if you want some revelation crystals, and I guess it's also good if you have a lot of threads of purity, a lot of bling, and a whole bunch of bubbles. Now, if you want to collect for glitter bubbles, you can do that. There's two ways to do it. I definitely only recommend one way of doing it, and that's by going to a Warp Spire. The other way of doing it, you can go to Flora Wish and talk to one of the Fey Wish Sprite NPCs, but until they change the reconstruction, decomposition of clothing, I don't think that's worth it. I genuinely don't. I don't know when they're going to update that, but that is a little out of touch, I feel like, in my opinion. But if you ever need some more glitter bubbles in any category, it's under Realm of Dark. I'm in the way, so I'm gonna like move myself over here, okay? If you want more glitter bubbles, instead of doing the boldies and farming for boldies like we usually do for like miracle outfits and all that fun stuff, or like crafting other outfits pieces in general, you'll be going after Caged Greed. They are glow up materials, it says it right there, and then it'll show you which glitter bubble you're getting. So this is elegant, I think this is cool, I could be wrong, this is sweet, this is sexy, and this is fresh. But yeah, they are color coded, so if you ever want to know, definitely just do it off the colors. You can also get them from various quests within the game. If you ever notice in your event section, like Dreamer Illusion, you get those rewards right there. The glitter bubbles are there. You also get them for the rewards in these ones. You get glitter bubbles like towards the end. You can get glitter bubbles on event quests and everything. They don't give a lot. Like if it was 1,000, then like that's lit, but it's like 100, guys. It's like 100. So you might as well do this. It's the easiest way to farm for them. So if you really want to suffer for some weird reason, you want to do it the hard way, you can basically run all the way over here. I'm showing you, okay? Teleport to that Warp Spire, okay? The one in Dada's mansion, whatever you'd like to call it. You're gonna run all the way over here. You can cut through, obviously I'm just showing you the path. Sometimes people get lost really easily. Okay, it's not this guy who talks about his dear Fey Wish, if you haven't known that one. It's Yalubo. Why are the clothes arguing again? You'll talk to them. So this is Yalubo's little shop. This is where you decompose, recycle, whatever you'd like to call it. In the old Nikki games, sometimes it's called decomposition. At least for Love Nikki, that's the one I played. So if you have any duplicates, you're mostly going to have a bunch of duplicates that are 3 stars. I got most of these probably from Scamomatic. Oh, and you're going to get these from just pulling in general. A lot of these are duplicates from pulling for regular banners and limited banners. That's where those come from. If you have any extras of the 4-star or 5-star banners, they will show up here. Obviously, I don't have any 5-star because that's effing insane in my opinion. But you'll go ahead and click on this, and then they just don't exchange for a lot, guys. I just don't like this feature because it just doesn't exchange enough. So basically, you'll go ahead, select whatever material. I select this one, Fresh Feeling. It's a fresh style. Basically, you'll put in the quantity. I'll put in 5. It'll show you that putting in 5 of this will give you 5 back, versus like just doing the Realm of Dark and just fighting Caged Greed or whatever. Like, I don't know, it's really tedious. If you're not pulling constantly all the time and you don't have like 100 of each little item that you can just recycle, I don't think this is a good way to gather your resources for glitter bubbles. I think it's way too time consuming and it's not giving you enough for the output. I did select fresh bubbles because, like, why wouldn't you, right? It's a fresh, it's fresh. So you would think at least like selecting corresponding tags will help, but it doesn't. So if I go back in, I'll show you. If I go back in and I hit the same one and we'll do 5. And then, I don't know, we'll do like elegant, I guess. It still gives you 5. So regardless if it matches with the style or not, you're still gonna get like, it's still a 1-to-1 trade, which kind of sucks in my opinion. If you want to hurt yourself and put yourself through it, I'm not gonna put it past you, okay? I'm not gonna put it past you. It's very time consuming. And I'm waiting for them to actually change this feature. I'm assuming they're going to revamp the feature because it's not really worth using Yellow Bow. As wonderful as he is, it's just not worth it right now in the game's current state. So definitely just use Cage Greed, bro. Cage Greed is going to be your best friend if you want to get your alternate outfits, okay? Anyway, that's all for this video, to be honest. I don't really have much else to say. I hope you guys have fun leveling up and glowing up and glittering up your outfits. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be for 1.5. But anyway, see you guys later. Bye-bye!